I'm headed for divorce, but my lawyer has given me the best news ever. Originally posted on r/offmychest. My lawyer gave me the best news. My F38 husband, soon to be ex-husband, has been cheating on me and he wants her instead of me. I'm probably naive because I didn't see this coming at all. I was researching vacation options for our 10th anniversary next year, and meanwhile he, M39, was running around with another woman. She's either 25 or 27, I can't remember which. I never thought heartbreak like this was real, but he broke my heart. I've known people who have gotten a divorce and you have to live separately for a year before you can get a divorce. But I wanted to be prepared, so I made an appointment with a lawyer now. It was probably the best thing I've ever done. She told me that in 6 our state, alimony is forbidden if there is adultery. Since my husband cheated, I won't have to pay alimony. I was prepared that I would have to pay out the nose. But I have proof that he cheated, that he gave me himself, so I won't have to pay him. This was the best news I could have gotten. Also, the living separately for a year only applies to no-fault divorces in my state. Since I have proof he cheated, my lawyer went ahead and filed on my behalf based on adultery. Technically my husband and I still live together. Our lease expires on the 31st and the countdown on our separation was supposed to start November 1st. I wish I could be there to see his face when 1, he gets served with notice that I filed, and 2, he finds out he won't get alimony because he cheated. He wanted a no-fault divorce and I know he was counting on getting alimony. It was the best news I could have gotten. I don't even have words for how amazing I feel. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, congratulations. Come back and share his reaction. Please. Commenter 2, I love this for you, and him. The best revenge is to live your best life and leave him in the dust. Commenter 3, I've never been so excited for a stranger to get a divorce in my life. By that lawyer, an edible arrangement. Update. This is kind of anticlimactic, but there were some comments on my original post asking me, F38, to update what happened after my husband was served with the divorce papers. I also wanted to thank everyone for the kind comments they left. Even though I had gotten good news from my lawyer, this has still been the most horrible time of my life, and all the encouragement did help. My husband, soon to be ex-husband, M39, was predictably not happy when he was served and found out I had filed for divorce. He was under the impression that we had to be separated for a year first. I just told him to talk to a lawyer. We both moved out of our condo during the last week in October when the lease ended, and we live separately now. A few days after he was served and I told him to talk to a lawyer and leave me alone, my husband told me he has changed his mind and asked if we could work things out. I said no fucking way and told him to have his lawyer talk to my lawyer because I'm done talking to him. He was upset and almost in tears when I said I wouldn't reconsider. It's been a month and I have not seen or spoken to him. He hasn't tried talking to me again, edit, and I'm extremely happy about it because I don't want anything to do with him ever again. Our lawyers are doing all the communicating. He may have been upset, but he broke my heart first, and even the good news from my lawyer hasn't erased how broken I feel. Edited to add, I'm turning off my messages so people will stop demeaning me and calling me two-faced, or other names, for being disappointed that he hasn't contacted me again. I'm actually happy he hasn't because I want nothing to do with him ever again. I'm the opposite of disappointed. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. I didn't read your first post, but I'll be honest, I got a pretty strong absolutely not vibe when you dropped the no fucking wave on him. So I was a little confused when you also said, it's been a month and he hasn't tried to talk to me. If his lawyer told him you're done communicating, because that's exactly what you told your lawyer, then he's probably following instructions and keeping his distance. That doesn't mean he's right or wrong, or that you are. It just sounds like you made a firm decision, but maybe there's still a tiny part of you that's surprised he didn't make one last push. Not saying you should reconcile, just that both things can be true at the same time. You can be done, and still have complicated feelings about how it's playing out. Divorce is extremely difficult and I discovered emotions that I didn't know existed even though I was completely done. Best of luck to you, fingers crossed emoji. OP's downvoted comment. I'm ecstatic that he hasn't tried to contact me again. I had hoped he would stop trying to talk to me after the first time when I told him to get a lawyer. I'm upset he contacted me a second time. I thought I was clear the first time, but I'm glad he got the message the second time because I want nothing to do with him ever again. Commenter 2, I'll bet she dumped him. Commenter 3, he realized he derailed the gravy train and his new girlfriend dumped his broke ass. Good for you. You deserve better. Commenter 4, I bet his girlfriend dumped him. Plus he has nothing to gain from the divorce, so of course his pathetic ass wants to reconcile. I'm sorry you have to go through this, but time will dampen the pain. Wishing you the best.
White Abyss here. Sounds like his lawyer told him what he should expect to have after the divorce and he didn't like it. And so he came crawling back. So good for her for getting out of there. And I'm glad she's getting justice in that divorce and doesn't have to give him alimony.